But the funny thing is, so this is kind of this relentless framing of white guilt, what I call the racism industry, and it becomes its own, kind of self-fulfilling prophecy. Obviously, we have the How to Be an Anti-Racist, which really took over the academy. Immigrant Kendi, it's part of the whole kind of George Floyd BLM narrative, and whether it's Coates, Kendi, Al Sharpton, whatever, there's just kind of this sensibility that things happen to the blacks, they can't break out. So I kind of wanted to look at the counter to that. I mean, frankly, Nigerians and people from Ghana and West Africa in general are far more black, I mean, visually blacker than legacy black Americans here, which because of miscegenation and whatnot on the slavery, whatever, and intermarriage and whatnot. I think blacks here are like 50 to 60% African, and Africans are like 100% African. So people are blacker, and yet Nigerians who've been here pretty much just like 1.5 generations or so, coming like I think in the 90s. They do better. They're right in the middle of this chart here. They do better than the average of Americans in total, right above all USA, and Ghanaian from Ghana Americans do even better than they do. And they're pretty much on par with white Americans who have been here for, say, centuries, many of them, aside from obviously more recent immigration, maybe a century. And Indian Americans, are kind of median darkness of skin between blacks, between Africans and Caucasians. They do better than everybody else. And they've been here probably, an extra generation from the Nigerians, probably starting in the 80s and whatnot. And so, what happens? Well, obviously, this cohort is a little more educated than legacy blacks. We're on the bottom here. The black Americans are, but Nigerians already within one generation are doing like probably about 40% higher income than legacy black Americans. We'll call inner city, whatever. And part of it is selection bias, because they come here having arrived with better education credentials. Fine, but it's odd that immigrants can figure this out and get over here and do this when we've kind of been trying to do affirmative action and all kinds of boosts to black school districts and whatnot, busing, all these programs which are there specifically to kind of raise black Americans. And what happened? Why did it not happen? If you like this video, check out the full interview. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you get notified every time a new video is uploaded. Thanks for watching.